How are you, everyone? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you enjoyed the stream today. I hope nothing goes wrong. Right, so I've got the chat there, but I'll have to keep it charging because it's right out of power. Now, I will be using the hanky now and again because, you know, I'm still suffering from this dreadful cold, the after effects of it. And this cough will be the death of me, I swear. I'm getting sick of coughing, because that's all I seem to be doing out here, just coughing the whole time. Been like this for about 4 days now, just coughing every now and again. It's driving me nuts, so I'll try not to cough too much. But when I get the nuts out, I probably will. Let's have a drink of water. It's a wet little whistle, as they say in the UK. Do you say that in the US and other countries? I don't know if I put my drops in my eyes, so you know it's a little bit blurry for a bit. But God, I tell you, this eye's, I don't know what's happened to this eye. 1 minute it was sharp, and next minute it's like it's blurry as anything now. So just have to hurry up and get these glasses. So I hope people will come in. But yeah, I could be coughing every now and again. Sorry about that. I don't know what it is. I mean, maybe it was COVID, I don't know. But I miraculously got past it. Right then, okay then, are we ready? Howdy, partners! Hello. Never gets old, does it? Oops. So, yeah, I might do that one occasionally. Usually I just forget. So I've got my pen and paper there ready to write down their names. So come on in, have a good time. And hopefully it'll be a nice interesting stream, nothing to go wrong, and I won't, you know, stare at the screen too long with my wide open mouth. Right, so if you wonder what we're doing today, we're doing the Wisdom of the Ages. I'll take that off in a minute. Somebody comes in, I'll have to put them back on. Right, I found Fort Bulwark. I need to get inside and find the shield. So we had a little bit of a problem with this at the end, didn't we? Where things didn't seem to work. I think I've sorted that out now, so don't worry. Alright, and then we'll follow that probably with Stendarr's Mercy, where we have to go and find the Gauntlets of the Crusader. So we're doing the Crusader ones at the moment, where we've got to get all the Crusader items. If you're a bad person, you have to go around and pray to all the way shrines again. So that's the price you pay for doing this, you know, because you're a straight path of righteousness this is. Okay, so stay on the straight and narrow, and hopefully, you know, we'll do a bit more of allies for Rumour, although they're all not working at the moment. Makes it rather difficult, doesn't it? So I hope you enjoy it today. Let's see. We inspect it. We open the map. And there we are. And of course we're in here. And you know why we're in here. It's because, you know, we're in Fort Bulwark. You know, it's you know, it's a little bit of a maze in here. And we managed to sort out what we have to do. This bit still don't draw in for some reason. We came in here and for some reason it won't draw in. Must be a map problem. So eventually we found out over here is a lock. I think, you know, a switch. So for one of them, and then over here there's supposed to be, I don't know where it's down there or around here there's another switch. I can't remember now. But we were trying to get to here and we were being stopped by the escapeway. So let's show you that. Okay, we were being stopped. So we came through here, across the bridge. Okay, we fought those things behind us and we came through. And then we had this. Now I didn't realise it at first that this was a puzzle, so I just came walking in and activated it by accident, and that could be why it didn't work, because when we did last time, when we did walk on the procedure, because I had to find out what it was, you know, it didn't seem to work. But we've done the right procedure now. What you got to do is follow the candles. So there's one candle, which means you got to go step on the first one. Okay, all right, then you come to this one and it says the second one. Okay, so it's the middle one. Okay, so from that end, middle. Okay, and then we get to the next one and it gets a little bit confusing, but it says the third one, so it's the right hand one. So it was on this note that we read. Let me show you that note if I can remember how to do it. So the trouble is I can't remember what the note was, but there was a note we picked up, and that said to follow the candles.
Hand-pink waving.
Hand-pink waving. Hello, Key. How are you? Nice to see you. You're the first in, Key. Well done. I don't know why it does it at Key 27p. You know, I don't know. I haven't been able to find out why it is suddenly doing the at Key thing instead of the normal name. So I can't quite work out what caused that. But looking at my settings, I can't find anything that will turn it back. So that was the solution, and then you come up to this one, and the last one is 1. So it's the first one. So go by the candles to get past this. But as you know, it didn't work. But what I did is I went back, and luckily I had a save. At the moment, I've got the one of the switches. Okay, which is this one here. So I loaded in this one after trying a couple of the others. Okay, so that I hadn't got to there yet. And then I just,
Turn off nicknames or something. It's showing the YouTube handle instead of the account name.
Yeah, and I can't find it in the settings or anywhere, so I don't know where I've got to adjust that. So if anybody knows, please let me know. So what I did is I loaded this one in, which wasn't much further on from where we were, and then I came in and I did the correct sequence, and now the gateway is open. So now, hang on, did I go backwards then? What happened there? Oh yeah, sorry, the door opened. So the door's open now.
It's not really a bother since my handle and display name are the same thing.
Okay, yeah, mine is slightly different because my handle is RaySpore, and my name is RayRay Awesome Channel. RayRay's Awesome Games. So now that we've gone through here, look, we look at our map. We've now, we can go through here into the next bit, which hopefully we'll be able to get that other bridge down, and therefore we can continue. So let's hope that works. So now we should be okay. Now I'll get my axe out. We're a Battlemage, so we're mostly using magic, but we will be using. I think the Ice Blast seems to be doing a great job at the moment. So there we come through here. We should be in a new section. Okay, so it's a new section. So we're back in the fort, but it's from another direction. Okay. Right, again, we look around. Now, if I do happen to miss something, because sometimes, there is occasionally there's a chance that I will miss something in the corner. Right, so here's the gate that we were trying to get through. Okay, so we turn that. And that is probably the gate. Hello there, Thanos. I
remember this happening one time to some VTuber. The account name was some super feminine name, but their handle was David something or.
Okay, yeah, very odd. Okay, hello Thanos, how are you? Thanos
They got
Palavos.
exposed and lost half their subs.
They got exposed and lost half. Oh dear. Palavos. So thank you, Thanos, for coming in. It's always nice to see you. So take care, old friend. Right, so yeah, there's occasional coughing. Unfortunately, this cold is gone, but the cough persists. So it's a little bit annoying. So we're going to go in here with the cold spell, because that seems to be doing a jolly good job. We're looking at every little crevice. Oh, it's a little door here. Right, let's have a look. I usually like to inspect the map. Does it actually show a door there? Doesn't really, does it? I mean, it could be a door. So let's go in here. There's obviously something important in here. Some loot. Somebody may have heard me. I ought to creep a little bit. Right, let's open this chest. And we've got some bound greaves. Don't know if I want bound greaves, but we've got flawless emerald, that, and a journeyman calculator, so we could sell that. Don't bother with that one. But we do use the occasional spell, what do you call it? Scroll. That's it. Not an elder one, although I'm pretty old. Right, so somebody over there. They can't detect me because I'm almost invisible. Although with the light shining in front, they could easily spot me, couldn't they? I'd put it away, but then you wouldn't be able to see. So, is it unaware of me? Is it one of those ghostly figures? I could you know, smack him up the backside, couldn't I?
Will you play the main quest?
I'm going to pinch his pockets. Therefore he can't hear himself. Well, I'll try Thanos, but as you can see, it's not quite working. So I'll try at some point. Right, ready? Right, didn't even notice that. Oh god, boy, that's the quickest movement I've seen. Well, yeah, see what I mean? It was so fast, I can't. Come back here, you snotty-nosed wimp! But yeah, see how fast they go? It's like ridiculous, isn't it? Why am I in this person? Right, okay. Right, it finally died. It finally took effect. Affinity Dagger 1000, yeah, that'll do. Right, that's the end of that one. Right, I don't know where I ran to now. But it's always a bit of a panic every time they attack, because they move so darn fast, you end up following them and then you're up miles behind. And you reversed and gone backwards, which is the whole point of them doing it, I think. They like to just keep making you reverse. So I hope you'll enjoy the stream today. I'll do my best to do a fine job. We're doing a pretty good job so far, because we're not really dying much. In fact, it's far from it. We hardly ever have to use the healing potion. So I don't know how I did this. Just pure luck. You took away my top. Problem with the sickle stone, yeah. Anybody know a way of fixing the sickle stones? Please let me know. Because it is stopping me from progressing at the moment. And it means I can't do those quests, so therefore I can't get everybody's help. Which is, could be serious problems. Right, okay, so nothing much here. Google this. Okay, yeah, maybe I'll Google it, but I'll tell you what, a lot of blood here. Right, let's look at the map, because I'm completely disorientated now. So we've got to go through here, obviously. How do I get out of here? So if I do miss something, please say, oh look, you just went past the box there, Ray. So don't forget to tell me about that. Otherwise I'll just keep going backwards all the time. So you can help me with that. But yeah, this cough is driving me absolutely bananas. And I don't always have bananas. Right, there's somebody there, which could be somebody important. Let's have a look at my which is quests. That's magic. Let's have a look now. Have we got to rescue anybody? I need to find the shield. I need to get inside and find the shield. That's all it says. So is this a person that could be I could destroy? I'll just quickly go down the bottom first. Oh, there is a door there. Okay. Is this person a vicious enemy?
Set me free.
No, it seems like he's not a vicious enemy. He wants to be set free. But, you'll only die. So I might leave you there for the moment. Clear the pathway so you can get out. So, hope you don't mind if I leave you for the moment. Because, if I let you loose, well, you'll be in all kinds of trouble. Right, let's go through here. So I'll keep a torch on so you can see. There's a door which leads to another door. How many doors do you want? Oh dear. So there's a place up there. Well, that looks like a dead end, doesn't it? So let's go to the dead end. Oh, they're beautiful creaking doors. I love them.
Where are you?
It does work pretty well.
Look who we've got here.
Right, let that get to work for a bit.
What you've got.
Oh, I'll show you, lady. Right, hang on. Here we go with the old potion taking. You can't go more than 2 seconds without having to take a potion in this game. Let's see now. What am I looking for? Sorcery. Right. 48! I think I got a chance of duplicating them, so I may have done something. So we'll do that one and that one, thus destroying the assailant. Although we've got to wait, of course. But they've destroyed themselves anyway. So what if I just take take your soul. Did it take a soul? And we've got 3 more of those. I wonder if we'll get the millions that we had the other week. Well, another one of those daggers, so we'll have that. Okay, and I thought this was going to be a dead end. Well, it was. I just had to go. I'll be with you in a minute, sir. But I've got to clear the pathway because we don't want you running out and getting yourself all deaded, do you? Have a quick look around here. A couple of books. Is there any point putting? I'm just going to click on them just to see if it goes up. I think each time you read a book, although I'm not 100% sure about it, it could, you know, make it go up a bit. Because every now and then you hear a ka-doom, which means. So yeah, we'd like to read all these, but it would take far too long, wouldn't it? Because some of them are a huge amount of pages. Okay, right, everything seems good. Right, let's check the map. Okay, it's all looking good so far. Everything around here, we've been there, done that. A crumpled piece of paper, probably don't need that. Oh, there's some gold on there though. Right, so over everyone. We're getting on to 1 million now, which you know, I didn't set out to get loads of money. It just happened that way. Because of my. Oh, right, it's a conjurer's note. Let's have a look. The prisoner remains uncooperative. There is little doubt that he was on his own, and none will come to his aid. It has been made clear to him that unless he reveals what he knows, he shall pay most dearly.
Chat with people in the internet.
Well, yeah, I could do that, but I think playing a game makes it a little bit more interesting. I don't know. What do you think? He will pay. He shall pay most dearly, and yet he still he holds out. We'll give it 1 more week. If he does not help us reach the shield, he is to be disposed of, preferably in a manner most painful. How nice! I have that. That's an inkwell. So I won't bother with that one. You know, there's a skull if you're into skulls. You know, a bit skullduggery. I love the flower. Okay, anything else? I mean, just want to make sure there's nothing important like boar meat. I mean, that could be good, couldn't it? Bread loaf? I'll tell you what, let's have a bread loaf. Oh, I thought that was a box there full of juicy goods. Okay, right. Yet more coughing. Right. Right, now we go back out and round there. Okay, so we're progressing nicely, gradually unfolding the whole area. We're into the last phase, which hopefully this is where the final piece is. But it could be through another door yet, so let's have a look. So I hope you enjoy it. I try not to cough too much. I think just saying the word does it. Right, another one. I can't believe how many doors I've opened, and I haven't. That's 3 in a row now. And we haven't had a loading screen. Unbelievable. And yes, this game has been completely dropped by the developer. Getting on to a year, and they still haven't bothered to do a single patch.
Showing your face was the last mistake you'll ever make.
Yeah, you're supposed to hit these while they're going that fast. I'll never know. Chances of them staying there is pretty slim, isn't it? Again, I gotta wait.
She was here a second ago.
Oh, cause
Where are you?
I'm not telling you. I'm just gonna swipe. Ice for this one. Hello, he just vanished. Wasn't expecting that one. Right, you there, Miss Lady. Alright, we'll have to go to this then. Oh no, we haven't got any. Right, hang on. Right, we got a load of them. We've got 40 odd. We should be able to fill that up. Right, a potion of sorcery. Let's take that one and slap it into. That's the wrong one. Let's slap it into there. What can we put up there? Torch? There, we'll put a torch up there. They're all out of order now, aren't they? Right, torch at the top. Let's have the old torch out. Whoops. I'm getting a little bit quicker doing these things.
If you fight while crouched, you move and attack slower and also get staggered easier.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's a good point. But sometimes I
You
just
should
completely
stand
forget
up
that
if
I'm
you get
crouching.
discovered.
Yeah, that's a good point actually. All right, I'll. Die a horrid death, Mr. Conjurer. I'll never get 30 of them again. Last week we were getting things like, 30 sorcery potions. They all seem to have the same equipment. You get the feeling they just dumped a load of all the same things in.
This conjurer keeps resummoning the Daedra flow.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's what he's doing, yeah. Yeah, that's what I've got to dispose of them. But I usually go in creepily so that I can catch them by surprise. Which is a bit of a surprise. Right, didn't think I was any more. I'll tell you what, I was looking in my inventory, okay, and I was looking at this, I looked at that one and I thought, yeah, that's pretty mundane. But, Dispel 35 and Weakness to Magic, so I thought, oh, that's not bad. And then I looked at this one. Look at that! Plus there's more than that. So if I go on here and we do this, look at how many. Weakness to disease, weakness to fire, weakness to frost. Although getting down the bottom bit is the hard bit. Because for some reason, they can't even be bothered to fix this. It's like you've got to keep doing this to get down to the bottom. So it's got all those things. I mean, that's pretty amazing. We're not using the staff, but I'm very tempted to think about one now. Anyway, where was I? Right, let's look at the map. Because I was talking there, I've forgotten which way I was going. Right, okay. But that's a pretty darn good staff, isn't it? If I do a staff
with a secret disease debuff on it, then give it weakness to disease. It's actually pretty strong.
Yeah, that's the one thing that one thing that I never really got to do in the first game is know how to do all this, or put multiple spells on the thing, and that's because I didn't know how to do that stuff, because I never got to the stage where I could do enchanting or even do alchemy. So I only just made my own.
Makes just about every enemy impotent.
Okay. Right, there's a little stair up here. So we'll see where this leads. Oh, God. This is where I came down. No, it's completely... Oh, I'll tell you what, we'll go in there. But it's very confusing, all this, isn't it? Right, let's see if there's anything more. They keep on the same crummy thing. I wish they put an expert one in or something.
The hose effect is hidden. It just looks like a normal hoe. You need to know its location in advance since it's a secret weapon.
Okay. It's a secret weapon. Yeah, this is the thing that makes Oblivion so good. Is all this hidden stuff that some people never get to. There's so many things. I didn't know that you could do multiple spells on there, and you could, do it so that you do a fire spell, do some damage with say fire, and then you could do weakness to fire, and then you could do weakness to magic, and that triples up on the effect. Okay, so we'll take all these and that gold. Shadows, invisibility, why not? So I just played the games sword and shield, banged my way through, and and I got through the game. Although I didn't do all the quests, I only did about half of them because I couldn't quite work it out. Because brain wasn't so good in them days. I feel like it's got slightly better, but that's a matter of you to judge. I probably haven't. I probably just didn't realise the way Oblivion worked. It was quite new to me. I was very tempted to pick up a broom. Yeah, somebody made a mess in here, didn't they? Right, let's hit the map constantly because there's these are never-ending pathways. I like to look.
According to Wiki.
Going to Wiki? Is it Wiki? Oh, I thought it was Wiki.
In the northwest corner of Sundercliff Mines. To reach the hoe, the hero must first reach the top portion of the area and work their way west. Ledge. The weapon is the only item in a barrel with a beam of light shining down on it. Flies can be heard near the barrel.
Wow, that's very interesting stuff. Let me just have a look at that. Where is Sunder?
What I know is, so you can pronounce it however you like in my opinion.
Okay, thank you, Key. You're a wealth of information, so thank you very much for that. Right, any idea where it is? Did you say where it was? Hang on, let me just look up, because you probably did say precisely where it is. Northeast corner of... Oh, you didn't say north.
Rated trivia lol.
It says the northwest corner of but I don't know where Suncliff Mines is. You're great at trivia,
In the space game, can we chat?
In the space game, can we chat? Yes, Thanos, I do apologise for that. That Elite Dangerous one that I put up, I think, yesterday, I completely forgot about my premiere. So I hold my hands up and say I'm absolutely sorry because I was meaning to be in chat and I completely forgot. It's where Moon's Razor stuff happens. See, I may have already been to Sundercliff thingy, so I don't know whether I've done it or not, to be honest, and I don't know where it is. So, if you know where it is, I'll try and find it. Right, anyway, we're doing Wisdom of the Ages. We've got to find the Crusader stuff, okay? So, remind myself where I am on the map again.
You were just looking at it.
You were just looking at it. Oh, was I?
East edge of the map next to that small lake.
East edge of the map, small lake.
I won't get married, but a divorce is.
Right here? Oh, I'll tell you what, we haven't been to Sundercliff thingy. You won't get married, but a divorce is... Right, hang on, I've got to catch up with the chat. There's a lot of chat coming in, Space Game. So yeah, sorry about that. Wait a minute, he's just looking at it. East edge of the map. I won't get married, but a divorcee. What, you want to get a divorce, or... What's it? You won't get married, but you want to get a divorce, or you don't want a divorce? I don't know. Yes, there. Okay, yeah, we haven't been there yet, so we must have a quest for that, which probably is this quest.
Man can do.
So it could well be this one. A divorced man can do. Okay. So, I don't know, in one of these it could be that location that you were saying. Anyway, let's continue on.
XD.
Quest for hose. Alright, well, I don't know about that. I'll tell you the one thing the one place I do want to find, and that is where we find the house with Frodo Baggins. I think it's Ordor Gabbins or something. But there is a Lord of the Rings reference in Oblivion. It's another reason why I like it. Because when I played it the first time, I found that particular item and his little ring. So there is a Lord of the Rings connection in this. That's because there's the team that made this game, although most of them are not there anymore, due to the fact that they, they're a bunch of idiots at the moment. Sorry about that, but ice seems to be our favourite one at the moment. This one's got an extra one, but he's still got the same there, although I'm not going to pick that one up. Much I love glass. And there it is. I do like the glass weapons and armour. There goes the cough. So yeah, this constant cough is driving me nuts. Oh dear, the vicious traps. But I just never got time to finish this game, unfortunately, on the first go. I tell you what, these traps are the most vicious traps I've ever seen in a game ever. And I've seen a few. They're all going to shoot at me, aren't they? Why are you going around the wall, you're asking? Well, because there might be something hidden there. I wonder where that is. So something's happening. Is it in this central area?
XD.
I'm done it with it. Yeah, I didn't know about all these cool things that Oblivion could do. Because I never got to finish it, to be honest. Okay. So is it actually in here? I mean, I'm hoping that it's going to be in here. So you can hear the thing as well, 5 miles away, can't you, that thing? Is there no way out of this? So if anybody knows the way out, if I've missed it, This is the lower section, isn't it? So I've got to get up to the higher section. How do I get the higher? It could be those stairs. Aha! Yeah, it could be the stairs. Although it looks like there's some stairs there, but I may not be able to get to those
A gardening
stairs.
tool that inflicts diseases is certainly something. I've always wondered if it's a reference to something or just because gardening.
That's very interesting. Yeah, so you know, look, probably half of these quests, you know, I don't know.
But a hoe giving diseases seems to be a quite adult reference if you ask me.
Okay. Ho ho ho. Right, let's try out these steps then. Because I don't think there was anything there. I mean, if you did see something and I missed it, please let me know. Because I am trying to get everything in this. Right, there's that. So now we should be able to flick this switch. And that can go down. Oh, I see it's coming from above. And then we should be able to go across the bridge over there, which could take us to a better area. But it looks like there's things underneath. Oh, wait, they stop them to make a run for it. Almost worked. Oh dear, it's all the way along. Right, what does that do? Oh, this is the other one. Okay, so don't forget, switch either side. Arrows being pelted down on me as I speak. Yeah, they love their traps in this, don't they? My God, they went way over the top. Semi didn't have those in Skyrim, but maybe they thought they were a little bit over the top. Oh dear, I've lost health. Oh, what am I going to do? Oh dear, how will I survive? I've got to keep putting away the health potions because I never use them. Where's the health one? I think it's L, legendary. Legendary spell, legendary, yeah, legendary. Okay, do that one. And just let that go up a bit. Does seem to be going up a little bit quicker. Oh, it does both. Although it's going out, that's going out naturally. Right, let's get this one here. Excellent. Okay, right, we're trying to work out where we got to go. Down into the lower section. Okay. I thought we were supposed to find something in here. I haven't seen it yet. There goes the torch. Yeah. Wrong one there. That one, that's it. Okay, right, torch again then. I could do the light, but it's not quite as bright as the torch, which I feel is a big mistake. Right, okay. There goes that cough again. Make sure I check walls and things. Hello. Oh dear. Is there actually an objective here? Because we don't seem to be heading towards the thing that we're heading towards. It's probably right in the very end. So look, there's a couple of... Although there could be statues. But obviously these are made... No, that's a statue as well. Right, there's a load of statues. Or it could be people. Well, I think that one's a person. So we could obliterate. I could obliterate. I'll catch him unawares. He does suspect. Oh. Maybe shouldn't have done that one. Oh, right, somebody at the door. Yeah, we did Meridia last time, by the way. We didn't get the old Dawnbreaker though. I'm disappointed by that. Jess arrived. No, it wasn't Jess. It was the man who delivers my tablets. Good old soul that he is. It saves me having to walk over there, which is only 3 minutes away. But you know, they seem to think I need it. Right, where was I? Okay, we were trying to eliminate the vicious things that were in here. Right, there he is there. So we've done the cold spell. Let's try a cold spell. Why do they move? Is that it is a target.
Do you live in a town?
That's it. Keep coming in a straight line. Makes it a lot easier for me. Right.
Show me your Mace was the last mistake you'll ever make.
There you go. Oh dear! What a shame. Die, oh conjuration wizard! Oh, well, we'll do it again, do it again. Don't move, that's it. Okay, that's all I covered all those. So proud of myself, I didn't have to hit him once. Right, one of those. I don't think I'll bother with it. All those worth 1,000. Pick it up. Right, another 3. And another 3. I won't bother with the mage's stuff because, you know, I'm trying to protect myself. Oh, the lovely staff there. Let's have a look and see what staff that is. What does it do? Silences for 10 seconds. You didn't get a chance, did you? Right, right, orientate the map. Alright, that's where it came in. Let me just search them rigorously. Yeah, I've got far too many of those. I must have over 100 of them. Well, I've probably got 200 by now. Every time I you know, at the end of each stream, I go back and I have to dump a load of these health potions because I very rarely ever use them. Because I wouldn't say I'm indestructible, but we seem to be, you know, they don't seem to do much damage to me due to the fact I reflect a lot of it. Which on reflection is probably about right.
Do you live in a town?
Do I live in a town? No, it's more like a little village. It's more like a village, Thanos. You like to ask me lots of questions, don't you, Thanos? you trying to get, you know, get like a handle on me. Right, I wonder what this... Oh, talking of handles. Right, okay, so there's some handle here. What have I got to do with handles? Okay, this is rather fascinating. Right, what have I got to do here? Oh, he has a triangle. Let's see if I can work this out with my puny brain. Let's have a look in the sack. If it's worth having, I'll take it. Shield and burden. I'll have that one. Right, what's in the crate? Nothing. Okay, just gonna have a look, see what's on the table. Crumpled pieces. I don't know why they bothered putting crumpled pieces. Why would you put crumpled pieces of paper in? That's one thing I find. Ooh, an iron. Well, we'll have that. Very tempted to take the bowl, to be honest. Oh, I did take the bowl. I told you, didn't I? But yeah, loads of these. I think to pile these all over the place. I don't think you need to do quite as many as that. Right, let me just see if there's anything up here. No, let's look at every little nook and cranny. Right, so what's this? Some kind of puzzle? So I don't quite know what I have to do. Let's see. It's like he's holding a triangle. What's he holding? A sword. So we got to like. So what's the activation thing then? It won't do anything. Have we got to like turn all these then? What was that noise? I mean, we've got to do a certain... I don't lose track which one's which, to be honest. Right, hang on. Let me just look at the map a minute. See if I can map out which ones I might have done. So I've done that one. And I may have done the other two. So it could be the other one I'm pointing at. So I wonder what this does. Have they all got to look towards him? Oh, I see. That could be what it is. It could be... Where's that thing? It's on the floor. Why is it in games, you know, the torches are so damn useless, you know, never... There, right, so it's like it's pointing at him, so they all got to be pointing towards him? I mean, worth a shot, innit? Oh, I thought it was going to stop, man. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. You know, please tell me if you're thinking something else. So he's facing it, and he's facing it. So it looks like he's facing it. So what happens? Does it do anything when I...
Points.
What do points make? Prizes!
Make prizes.
That's right. Neptunescape. Hello Neptune, how are you? Hope you're well. Hope everybody else is well as well. Well as well? Hope everybody else is well as well. Hope you all enjoy it. Okay. I don't know, did that achieve anything? I mean, is this one actually... I mean, is this one actually facing the correct way? They didn't give you much, you know, much leeway. They give me a note that tells me how to do this, or no idea which note it is.
I will visit a Catholic abbey near your town.
Okay, well that's if there is a Catholic church in my town, which there might not be. I don't really know. It's probably a Christian church, probably. Right, let's see. Is there any notes? You know, I don't know what it would be called. First of all, did I do this tome here? I think I've already done that one. Yeah, so we can sell that one. Right, let's see if we can find a note, which could be any one of these notes, of course. Okay. They'll put a name on it, shouldn't they? Instructions? I don't think it's that one. So, I wonder what it is. Letter to the Guild of Mages? Probably not that one. Oh, that's a Mano Marco, yeah. Right, I wonder if there's any one of these, but I have no idea which one it is. See if any of them says anything about statues. Doesn't seem to say there, right. No, let's have a look at this one. No. Orders, I don't think it's Lucien Le Chance. Recipe. Anybody knows, shout out. Shopping list.
Ned Flanders.
Ned Flanders. Okay, who's Ned Flanders? Oh, this is the Knights of the Nine, so it might say in here. Use the lever. Oh, okay. Oh, there's a lever. Alright, okay. Right, there's a lever. Where? Is there a lever up here, is there? Thanks for helping me out, Thanos. I mean, I probably would have worked out, although I doubt it. Right, what lever? I mean, do you mean up here? Or down here? Maybe I've got to stand on it. I mean, there's a lever for these. So is it because... I mean, he's kind of facing, isn't he? So I presume they got a face. Is this one not facing? Yeah, he's... So I don't know which lever. Is there a lever that's separate than all the other levers? Yeah, I just wish it was a bit brighter. It's a bit hard to see, isn't it, when it only goes like 5 yards? Is there a lever on here? Yeah, they don't give you much help, do they, in this? You know, have you got a note? Right, anybody see a lever which is related to that? Because we've done the levers for each thing. They seem to... So I presume they face that way. It could be they got to face the opposite way. I don't really know how I'm supposed to know, but I can't see a lever here. Unless I'm very much mistaken. Is there one round the back? Yeah, they ought to give a bit more information, really, shouldn't they? That. Yeah, that's in trouble with them, Blin. They do kind of leave you in the dark a little bit. It's like so. Anybody see a lever which is like independent of all the others? Pathetic lighting, isn't it? Why is it in games they can't just do a bigger area that it covers? Anybody see a lever which is not the ones that are on the pillars? Have I made a mistake? I mean, maybe they got to look away. I'll tell you what, we'll try looking. Although it seems to be locked. Right, well, I'm at a loss here. Let's see what the quest says. Maybe the quest says something, although that didn't help. Let's see if the quest gives us any kind of clue, because I feel like it does need a clue here. I found Fort Bulwark. I need to get inside to find the shield. I mean, that's not really telling us much, is it? That's the only flaw, I think, with this game is this lack of information sometimes. It told me to find the mace. Well, at least I found the mace. Oh right, I must kneel in the shrine. According to that, I will be tested and my faith will be the guide. I think I've already done that, where we were tested. So yeah, I'm at a little bit of a loss what we have to do. There's no information about what to do. So have we got to drop these items here? I just don't understand what I'm supposed to do. It doesn't really say anything, does it? Unbelievable. Really, it really is unbelievable. Right. Right, inside you'll find a number of treasures and a piece of armour, but most importantly there'll be a turn handle under the torch. You're kidding me. What torch? What, here? Which torch? This one? I mean, there's torches all over the walls, so it could be. Doesn't really help, does it? Could have had one torch different than all the rest, couldn't they? Are you lying on a torch? Or a switch? Anybody see a switch? Which is by a torch, which is so many torches in here, it's unbelievable. God, they make it hard, don't they? There's a few quests in Oblivion, it's like this, where, you know, you've got to look for something and it doesn't tell you what it's in. Oh dear, so annoying, isn't it? Let me have a nut a minute. So, because it means us poor creatures, we've got to edit a video. This is darn annoying, I say. Oh, I've got to release the prisoner. Okay, let's release the prisoner. Any idea where the prisoner was? I mean, I don't know how you're supposed to remember this stuff, I really don't. Right, so we've got to release the prisoner, man, and use the key to it. I could have said that, couldn't I? That's why they did it a bit more focused in Skyrim, made it a lot easier to work out. So we've got to release a prisoner and find our way back. God, where was he? It could be anywhere. Anybody see a jail? Does that do anything? So sorry about this, I'll have to cut a piece out again as usual. All I seem to be doing lately is having to cut stuff out because, you know, it just doesn't guide you well, so I end up having to do all that. I just wish it would just be a bit more clear about what you have to do. God, I don't know how far back it was, the child. I mean, how are you supposed to remember all these things? Any one of these look like a jail. As far as I know, we were fairly far in, weren't we? That's what I mean. How are you supposed to remember this stuff? It's a little bit difficult to piece it all together when everything relies on you remembering things. Oh, God. I could have had the prisoner near it, couldn't they? Alright, okay. Why did they just give you that in the instructions?
Thank you for rescuing me. I've lost track of how long they've held me here.
Who are you?
I am Sir Thedred. I came here seeking the shield of the Crusader and was ambushed by these cowards. They've held me here since.
What are you doing here, Sir Thedred?
I've been held prisoner by these scoundrels for the longest time. They want to know how to reach the shield and believed I would help them. When I refused, they locked me here and only let me out to torture me. They got nothing from me.
Good for you. Can you help me?
I can't go with you if that's what you mean. I'm too weak. I need to rest. Once I have my strength, I will certainly join your cause. You'll have to go on alone. But the knowledge I've gained may be of use to you.
All right,
For finding this place, I learned a bit about those who created it. It's designed to keep the shield hidden and safe. Phrase kept coming up in the writings I found. When the eyes of the Guardians are upon you, Julianos will show you favor. I'm not sure how, but I just know it's a clue for making it safely through these ruins. You're the only one I've told. I hope it helps you.
So I mean, just because I didn't do him, I fail. I mean, it didn't really say there, does it? Remember the phrase, when the eyes of the Guardians are upon you. What do they mean, me or the statue? I would imagine it's the statue. So now we've got to work our way all the way back again. Yeah, I mean, it made sense, didn't it? I mean, I thought it made sense for me to wait. But I didn't realise it would, you know, I'd have to go back and remember where he was, because otherwise I might have took a note of that. Although I doubt it. It's like, you know, so many twists and turns, it's so hard just to know where you got to go, isn't it? So, yeah, I'll have to cut some out of this again. Because you see me too many times having to, you know, do all this stuff with me wandering around upstairs, downstairs, you know, because they come, just because they can't explain something. They could have said to make sure they, you know, release the escaped prisoner or something. They could have at least said something, so I was a little bit more aware of what I had to do. But God, they didn't want to let you know, do they? Right, let's do another one of those. Sorry. I don't know what it is. Maybe they took this particular game and they used that as a blueprint for all the others, or they couldn't bother to finish it off. Seems like it, doesn't it? It's like, oh yeah, oh we'll do what Bethesda do, we don't bother to do. Oh yeah, I was going to get a potion, that was it. Right, let's get a potion. One of the few, although let's do the magic. Let's not waste our potions. Although actually it might be a good idea to use our potions, come to think of it. Because we have got a ridiculous amount of them, haven't we? May as well start using them up. Since we've got millions of them. Let's use these up. Okay. So has that made it any more clear? Is it going to stop me just because I didn't release him? I mean, I take it that's Julianos. I mean, it's a pure guess. And it seems to suggest we've got to look at him, which, you know, from up here, it looks like they're all looking at them. So it seems like I've done it. So is it because I did it after? Because, you know, I should have picked up the guy first. It's unbelievable. It's absolutely unbelievable. So I don't know what I'm supposed to do. It's absolutely silly, this. When the eyes of the guard are upon you, Julian's will show you favour. So I've got to like turn round and face them all. Is that what it is? Or have I got to stand here so that he can see me? I mean, I just don't really know. The only thing I can think of is you've got to stand on here. Can anybody see a way out of this? It's rather obscure, isn't it? Alright, this is where they've got to lower the bridges. Make your way across the next bridge. The next puzzle awaits you in the room at the end of the chamber. But before you start it, you need to clear the room of conjurers first. Right, I've done that. Then, clear room. When the eyes of the guardian are upon you, Julian's will show you favour. So, if I show the spoiler, use the handles on the base of the stand to spin them so they are facing inwards toward the circle on the floor. Oh, I see, they're not. So how come we can't turn them back again? Because that kind of ruins the whole thing, doesn't it? So you telling me that we have to get this right the first time? And if you don't get it right the first time, because that's ridiculous. That is absolutely stupid. So you can break the quest by doing it wrong because you only get one chance at it. I mean, that's just absolutely stupid. When it plainly says that eyes on Julianos, which is the statue up there. So that makes it seems obvious to get them to point at that. But now it's saying you've got to point towards this. And because I've already done it, I can't go back on it. That does seem ridiculous to me. Because none of these now I can do it. And I've noticed that with all the other traps and things as well. You know, if you do it once you get it wrong, you've had it. It's absolutely silly because it breaks the quest. And it means you can't complete it. So this is rather stupid. So I think we'll go and do something else because this is just ridiculous now, isn't it? So let's go out. But God, Bethesda, you really must do better at this, because this is absolutely insane. Because this game is almost like this game is gradually breaking the more you play the game, which is something I have heard about Oblivion, is that the longer you play the game. I was watching Digital Foundry yesterday, and they were saying about, oh, nearly a year later and they haven't done any patches or whatever. And one of the things they said was that when as you play Oblivion, they slowly, slowly but surely, your save game will become more and more corrupted. And then it gets more and more buggy and less. Well, I think it was saying that the performance, the FPS, when you first play it, it runs at a fair old speed, and then as you progress through it, it gets worse and worse. So it goes from 60, say, down to 40. But it seems like it's affecting the quest, because I had this the first time I played it. I had a quest go wrong because the floor came up and it wasn't supposed to come up. I was supposed to progress to the next area. And when we played it on this one, the floor didn't go up. So it seems like they fixed some of the quests, but they didn't fix all of them. Which I think is really depressing, that they just can't bother to fix stuff. So we've got to go out here. So we'll have to. All I can hope is that we do the other ones, and then because I've done them in the right order, then maybe it'll work. But it does seem like things are starting to break now with each quest I do, because the sigil stones aren't working. So it does seem to be gradually going wrong as we play the game, which means I'm not going to finish it again. Which means I'll be very disappointed. And it would really put me off getting the Elder Scrolls 6, because if they keep that attitude of we're not going to bother to fix the game, we're just going to do a little bit of it, then why should I even bother playing it? That's how I look at it. So let's go here. So we'll go to the town here, and we'll flog off some stuff. So yeah, sorry to be a bit negative, but I don't know. It's the biggest issue with games, is you just can't bother to fix it these days. It's absolutely ridiculous. I'll stop it 1 hour before that. Right, where's the shop? I think it's over here. Okay, let's get rid of some of this stuff. I might keep that staff. It's probably unlikely I'll use it. Well, I might just keep it, because it is a rather good one. Might be handy in a certain time. Hello, Rashida. So let's flog off a little bit of stuff.
What can I interest you in?
Oh, I've got one. Right, let's try not to get rid of that stuff. So we'll get rid of the dagger.
An excellent bargain.
We'll get rid of that one.
That's a good deal.
And that one. But I might keep that one, because that has a weakness just about everything. Right, I think I'll get rid of that brass ring.
A fine transaction.
I tend to get rid of the rings that are anything but the good ones, really. If they're not going to be of much use, I generally throw them, really. That's a unique one, because yeah, I'll get rid of that one.
A fine transaction.
Oh dear, did I just get rid of something there that I didn't want to get rid of? What did I get rid of there? I wonder what Crusader Shield special is. I tell you what, some of these, weapons that some of these sell, they're not exactly great, are they? Right, let's get rid of these bones. Just get rid of this. Yeah, I'll probably cut that bit out where it go all the way back and all that lot. I'll probably cut that out, so it's a little bit of work for me to do. Well, I tell you, so some of these quests are proving really difficult to do, aren't they? Because they've got so many conditions on them. So it does make it a little tricky to do some. Because, you know, if you just miss one tiny thing sometimes, that can break it completely. Which is a bit of a shame. Right,
Thank
okay.
you for your patronage.
Thank you very much,
Be
Rashida.
seeing you.
Okay. Right, so we'll try and get one of the others then. Because I had a problem getting these the first time where I think I was trying to find the Siras, and I didn't realise there was a, you know, that kind of sign on the floor, so I kind of missed doing that. And that's what stopped me doing a lot of the quests the first time, was the fact that I didn't quite know what I had to do next. Because it wasn't well pointed out. I seem to be able to do them a little bit better this time. Because I think I've got used to how to do things. Right, let me just check it again. I don't know why it just always goes down here instead of staying on that one. The guys go, I look in the travel now, I must travel there and figure out how to. Yeah, it's like, honestly, how are we supposed to figure out this stuff? Why does everything have to be figured out? It does make it really difficult to do, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll tell you what, Ken Rolston, God blimey, he certainly wanted to make it difficult, didn't he? It's right here, apparently. Is there a bit above? Right, before I go any further, let me heal any afflictions I have, because I do think I have. I was suffering something last time where I was suffering from things. I was a little bit down on my stats. Wrong one. So I should be all back to normal now. Yeah. Okay, we're all back to normal. Right, that's something I had to do. It doesn't seem.
If you wish to talk, what brings you here, my lady?
The Gauntlets of the Crusader. I mean, that wasn't exactly where it was it?
Ah, yes. The Gauntlets have been here for ages. I know only the basic story behind them. They're more of a novelty these days. My only real involvement with them these days is keeping the youngsters from hurting themselves trying to pick the Gauntlets up. What is your interest in them, if I may ask?
Well, I want to complete the set. Well, I'd like to know their story, first of all.
Yes, well, I don't know the whole thing. A great many years ago, a knight of the Old Order did something terrible, and the Gauntlets just fell off. They dropped to the floor right where he stood, and no one could lift them. It was a sign of the curse placed upon this knight by Stendarr, I think. That curse still lingers on today, in fact. Poor Kellen.
Okay, who is Kellen?
Oh, why, he's a descendant of that very knight from so long ago. The curse has affected his family all these years. He suffers from it now. He came here from Hammerfell seeking a cure, but, well, there's really nothing that can be done for him, I think. He may know more of the story than I. Perhaps you should speak with him, if he's feeling well enough.
Okay, thank you very much. Right, tell me about this curse.
It's a horrible thing, truly. One cannot help but pity those such as Kellen, who have such a burden placed on them, through no fault of their own. But if it is the will of the Nine, then there is little that can be done.
Does that mean if we have this outfit on, we do something bad, all the you know, it all falls off? So tell me more about
He's
Kellen.
down in the chapel hall, resting. You may speak to him if you like.
Thank you. Tell me about the Gauntlets of the Crusader.
The Gauntlets have been here far longer than any of us. I don't expect that to ever change. They'll almost certainly be here long after we're all
Well, not
gone.
if I don't get my hands on it.
Certainly after Kellen's family has died out.
Okay, thank you very much for your info. So yeah, it was a little bit out, wasn't it? Because it just seemed to suggest it was over in that corner, but maybe he's moved position.
Walk with virtue.
Is it down or up? See, there's something I would like in the next one. Is Can you tell us whether it's down or up? I know you kind of have it pointing up, so I suppose that kind of does solve it, doesn't it? It does look like I've got to go down there to the chapel hall. Okay, dare I do a save? But yeah, if I can, if I can't do that particular quest because the statue things aren't turning right, yeah, I don't, that's another quest that's broken. So we've got this one slightly broken, and now this one's broken. It's like, are they all going to start on break now? Because that's going to really be upsetting, isn't it? In fact, let me get a torch out too. Although unfortunately, it's too darn dark in this game, the same as every other game out there. Please make lighting better. Please, so that we don't have constant darkness. Right, let me have a look around. Yeah, might be something interesting in here. I'm not sure if I've got what's that, the Amulet of King? The first years, let's read this one a minute. In the first years of the First Era, a powerful race of elves called the Aelids, or the Heartland High ruled central Tamriel with an iron hand. The high and haughty Aelids relied on their patrons, the treacherous Daedra Lord, to provide armies of Daedra and dead spirits. With these fearless magical armies, the Aelids preyed upon without mercy upon the young races of men, slaughtering or enslaving them at their will. On behalf of the suffering human races, St. Elisa, the first line of Cyrodiils, sought the aid of Akatosh, the dragon god of time and ruler of the noble Aedra. I think I may have read this wrong, I'm not sure. Which is Akatosh. Looking with pity upon the plight of men, Daedra and Putsa. Yeah, what is Putsa? Thanos? Because you keep saying that one and I don't know what it is. Because you do sometimes leave a comment after a video or something, and I don't know what some of the words are, and when I do the translate to English it doesn't change it, it still says the same thing, so you have to kind of give me the English version of it really. Looking with pity on plot of men, drew blood from his own heart and blessed St. Alicia with this blood of dragons, and made a covenant that so long as Alicia's generation were true to the dragon blood, Akatosh would endeavour to seal tight the gates of Oblivion. I failed means, okay. And to deny the enemies of Daedra and undead to the enemies, the Daedra-loving Aelids. In token of this covenant, Akatosh gave to Alicia and her descendants the Amulet of Kings and eternal dragon fires of the Imperial City. Thus does Alicia become the first gem in the Cyrodiilic Amulet of Kings. The gem is the red diamond in the middle of the amulet. This is the symbol of the Empire and later taken as the symbol of the Septim line. It is surrounded by 8 other gems, one for each of the divines. Oh, I didn't know that. So long as the Empire shall maintain its worship of Akatosh and its kin, and so long as Alicia's heir should bear the Amulet of Kings, Akatosh and his divine kin maintain a strong barrier between Tamriel and Oblivion, so that mortal men need never again fear the devastating summoned host of the Daedric Lords. But if the Empire should slacken in its dedication to the 9 divines, or if the blood of Alicia's heirs should fail, then shall the barriers between Tamriel and the Daedric realms fall, and Daedra worshippers might summon lesser Daedra and undead spirits to trouble the races of men. Which is what we have. I'll keep that one.
Neptune's Cape, what's your name?
Why do you want our names then, Thanos, out of interest? Not that any of my business. Right then, looks like he's the guy, Kellen.
What is it? Is there a cure? Has Areldur found a cure? I know there's something he's not telling me.
About this curse.
Heard it happened. Terrible curse. But in the family almost longer than anyone can remember. When I was younger, I could live with it. It wasn't so bad. But it's only gotten worse over time.
Oh dear.
I'm here, to the place it all happened, in the hopes that something could be done. I fear I haven't much time left, otherwise Areldur has let me stay, mostly out of pity, I think. But there's something else. I swear he knows more than he tells.
It's quite quiet, isn't it? God, this cough drives me nuts. Tell me about Areldur.
I've seen plenty of pity in people's eyes over the
I
years.
have finished the game in PC.
Okay, Thanos.
But with Areldur, there's something else there. And when he speaks to me, there are times I'd swear he sounds apologetic. Guilty. Why would that be?
Sorry about the coughing.
Back information. I know I'm a man one way or the other. Speak to him if you can.
Oh,
Convince him to tell me what he knows as a dying man's last wish.
bit depressed, I think, isn't he? So you finished it. Have you 100%ed it, Thanos, or did you just do the main quest? Did you happen to do all the quests and all the DLC as well? Gauntlets of the Crusader.
The only evidence of what happened so many years ago. Do you know that I thought perhaps I could lift them? That somehow this curse would be lifted if I could pick them up. I tried for hours, until my whole body ached, and I could barely move. I lay there on the floor next to them, weeping. I'm not ashamed to admit that. I've been at the end of my rope for far too long to be ashamed of anything.
God, he's a bit upset, isn't he? And again, Gauntlets of the Crusader?
I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendarr want from me?
Not sure. Any rumours while we're...
I'm sure you've heard that Glistel and Melintus Ancrus are living together. Simply shameful.
Well, it is.
Goodbye.
Right, now what? Oh, steady on there, son. Right, let's see what it says. You just got to update it constantly. Fair have been curses generated, they had come to the Chapel of Stendarr to be freed of the scourge. I should speak with Areldur. Okay, which is in there somewhere, which is probably in here somewhere. Okay. Why is it they're all kind of drinking or eating, but they've got nothing in their hand?
DLC games in Oblivion, Knights of the Nine and Shivering Islands.
Wow. When did you finish that, Thanos? Was that like recently, or? I wonder if I'm allowed to read that. Doesn't say steal, does it?
Hi.
Oh, hello, Narinder Sadu. How are you, Narinder? Very nice to see you again. Oh, God. Narinder Sadu. Nice to see you, Narinder. Hope you're doing well. I'm on
2021.
2021. Have you got the? Did you do it on the remastered, or did you do it on the old version? You know, the old Oblivion. Oh, look, there's a Knights of the Nine. So I'll tell you what, I'll pick that up. I won't look in the cupboard. None of my business. Right. What if there's anything we could take in here? I mean, won't bother with all those. Anything on here? I mean, we could probably take the bread loaf if we want.
Old
What's
version.
that there?
Fire.
Old version, okay. Yeah, I tried to do the old version, but unfortunately my game crashes all the time. I might pick that one up as well. What's that there? Is that a fork? Yeah, why do they do knives and forks? I mean, sweet roll. Right, what's that? I do like the fact you can do it from that far away. It's 150, that one. Oh, the Song of Perennial. I think I've already got a copy of that. I like to look at these because they're all different volumes. I'll read them all just in case The reading goes up or something.
Greetings. What's going on with you? They say syndicates of wizards.
Opus, okay hand.
OP.
The land
Okay, Narinder.
The Aldmer have powerful wizards.
Right, which one is
You
it?
are
Him?
unlucky in your life.
It's him. You are unlucky. Well, I am. Am I?
A pleasure to speak with you.
I'm here. I saw Kellen.
I cannot face him. I know what might be done for him, but I haven't the will to do it.
Well,
I wish I could help him. Truly I do. But I cannot muster the strength
could go and
to
get
damn
Will.
myself on his behalf.
What are you talking
The
about?
curse. I know what would lift it, but I cannot do it.
Well, I could try.
The only way to free Kellen of his curse is to take it on myself. I am not strong enough to do this, and so I am...
Can I give you anything?
failure. I fail Kellen every time I speak to him, and I fail Stendarr every time I pray to him, and do not ask for the power to lift
Bit of a
the
failure,
curse.
isn't he?
Do you know one who would do such a thing? One who would pray at this chapel's altar, pray to Stendarr for the power to lift this curse?
Well, I could do it. I mean,
I've told you, the only way to lift the curse from Kellen is to pray to Stendarr for the power to free him. But that means taking the curse on yourself. You'll be marked for life, as will all your children and your children's children.
oh my goodness.
Take care.
So, here we go. Now what? I need to pray at the altar in the chapel. Which one? Is it Stendarr?
Look at the muscles on you.
Right, Julian. I'll take it as Stendarr. Let's hope this don't go wrong. I actually, to be honest, I can't remember what all, you know, which face goes with which. There's Stendarr. Make a pilgrimage to the way shrine of that, and henceforth receive a blessing as send for Stendarr's holy altars. What have I got to do with this? Ah, right. Okay. I prayed at the altar in the Chapel of Stendarr. Oh yeah, of course, the Chapel of Stendarr. I've been granted the ability to lay hands on Kellen. I need to see him at once. Okay, I like it when it gives you the information, so you
Heard
know
any
what to do.
news from the other provinces?
Sorry, excuse me.
Things are bad in Vardenfell.
Right, okay, well, this is, you know, when they give you the info, it's easier to do, isn't it? Where are you? Kellen, I have a few words. Yeah, what are you eating?
back to see the Queen's man, have you?
About the gauntlets, I don't know if this is supposed to help.
I don't know why they're still here. They're so heavy, and I'm so weak. What does Stendarr want from me?
Doesn't seem to come up with a new line, does it?
Bye.
How do I lay my hands on him?
It's my pleasure. Please continue.
Oh, I see. I've got to get a spell. I'll tell you what. Let me get a spell then. I just got to make sure I do the right one. I mean, what have I got to do? Captivate, charm? It doesn't really say, does it? You say I've got to just lay my hands on him. What does that mean? It means any spell where I've got to lay my hands on him. I mean, it depends what I do, doesn't it? It could be the wrong one, for all I know. Have I got to give him, make him, lay hands. Right, okay. Right, I've lifted the curse from Kellen, which means taking it upon myself. As a result, I am weary and my fatigue has been affected with the curse lifted. I can now retrieve the Gauntlets of the Crusader. Excellent. Well, that seemed to work. A new spell doth forge upon me. Okay, well, at least we're getting there. Let's have a happy ending, shall we? Right, now what? Check these old quests again. That's only the trouble with Oblivion. You seem to have to constantly refer to this all the time. Right, where are they? Oh, there. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, okay. I've recovered the Gauntlets of the Crusader. Excellent. I've completed the customer's quest by recovering the Gauntlets of the Crusader. I should continue. Yeah. Continue to search for the relics that the other ghost knights were questing for. Okay. I won't take the bouquet of flowers. That would be rather disrespectful. Okay, so I managed to do that one. Excellent. So we have to do these. I want the boots of the Crusader. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to do this, because I'd have to go all the way back to that first save again. Oh, so can I not undo that one? I'll tell you what, it seems to me like when they start adding stuff onto the base game, that's when you seem to get these problems, isn't it? Because it's like Skyrim, you know, that was, you know, that's fairly reliable, but then they started adding the DLC, and there's 3 DLC, and yeah, if a game that's already struggling because of the engine, you start adding more, the game perhaps gets too big and there are too many things that can go wrong. So yeah, I don't know how we're going to be able to do that now. I think I've done this one because I think I have the Mace of Stendarr. So let me see where that is. But I do think I've already picked this up for some reason. I thought I picked up on Mace. Oh, perhaps I didn't then. Okay. Right, so let's just try one of the others. Right, okay. So yeah, I hope I can finish, because what I'm worried about now is, you know, if I do this Chorrol one, you know, is that going to break now? Because the game is starting to break. Because I didn't do it the first time, mainly because I ran out of time more than anything else.
Don't play games in PS5.
Don't play games with PS5. I don't know, I don't think it's because it's a PS5. I think it's generally just games that they don't seem to take the care so much now.
My pleasure, really.
As they used to. They tend to be, you know, just get out of the door pretty quick. So it does make it a little bit tricky to do it. Right, it says there. So go to the Chapel of Stendarr. Okay, so there I'll be tested. Okay, try that again. Right, so we've got to go here. Oh, please let me finish this game, please. Alright, can I do it at night? Just in case I can't do it at night, I'll do it in the daytime. Hopefully they open it at 9 o'clock.
Well met.
No, Halo on that, Sonny. Is that right? Although, you know, Ghost doesn't watch now.
They have bugs.
They have bugs, yeah.
I've heard of you. You're the one restoring the Knights of the Nine, aren't you?
That's correct. Yes. Yes, I am. And who are you?
My name is Caradus O'Holan. Like you, I am a servant of the Nine, specifically of Zenithar. I came
welcome.
here seeking his mace. However, I could not pass the test.
Oh, shame.
I'm no Crusader, but that doesn't mean that I cannot serve Zenithar. In light of the recent attacks, I've signed on to protect the chapel. I'm fair with the blade, and by my honor, I'll serve the Nine in any way I can.
Oh, good. Good. Well, what about you? What is your story?
I grew up in Cheydinhal. My father was a cobbler. My mother
Really?
was an acolyte of Zenithar. She was self-taught, not part of the chapel proper. They were both killed in an accident when I was young.
Oh, dear.
I became a ward of the crown and was drafted into the Imperial Army.
It's even
After
worse.
serving 2 tours patrolling Stros Mackay, I left the service for a life devoted to Zenithar, inspired by my parents.
Oh, good for you. What can you tell me about the mace?
Legends say that when Pellinor Whitestrake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawiin as a message. Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin as a tribute to the legend.
Oh,
When
excellent.
St. Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at
He
his
looks like Iona's Dragumis.
of the Mace and the Crusader.
Okay. Yeah, well, if I could just say to everybody, although there is a bit of a time lag, if I'm doing a conversation, if you could try and keep the text off so that it doesn't cut off the text, because otherwise I may not be able to, I might see it, but I may not hear it. So try not to talk while I'm in conversations if possible. So tell me more about the Mace of
Legends
Zenithar.
say that when Pellinor Whitestrake was slain by the aliens, a messenger carried the mace to the human settlement of Leyawiin.
Yeah, I
as
think
a
that's
message.
just that's that.
Centuries later, the master craftsman St. Calidus built the Chapel of Zenithar in Leyawiin
think we
as
just
a
said
tribute
that.
to the legend.
Why did they not
When
take it
St.
off?
Calidus was laid to rest, those who prayed to Zenithar at his tomb began to
Alright.
receive visions of the mace of the Crusader.
Excellent. And Zenithar?
Of the original divines, Zenithar is thought to be the most in touch with the mortal realm.
Oh, good.
Some legends say that Zenithar has close ties to Kinnereth, an idea that is supported by the manner in which the two gods' realms interact. Craftsmen devoted to Zenithar are able to create and profit from the materials provided by Kinnereth's natural
Awesome.
world.
A
The two
natural.
work in harmony, the natural world providing for the craftsman. One cannot revere Zenithar without acknowledging the power
Wow.
of Kinnereth.
Excellent. Thank you very much for that information there.
Bye.
Right, is that all? Oops. Right, let me just check it now, what we have to do. Have I got to follow him? I've got to go down there. Right, let's go down here to the Undercross. When I played this the first time, I snuck in there and sneaked in just as anything I could nick. Oh dear. Let's try the old ice blast. Is this the test, is it? I just sneaked past them all. There's the tomb of St. Calidus. Oh! I was knelt before the shrine of St. Calidus in Leyawiin and found myself transported to some sort of dark void. I can see the Mace of Zenithar off in the distance, but there seems to be no way to reach it. According to Sir Ravos, I must allow my faith in the Nine to guide me to the Mace. So is there like an invisible path then? Well, okay, it looks like we'll have to do a save here. I think at times like this is when you want to I'll probably do it to that one. Hope I don't go over anything. So Yeah, I don't know, is that an obvious path there? I do it in third person, see what happens. That didn't work then. I stepped in forward to try and reach me, but my feet met nothing but air and fell in. There must be a way to walk between the platforms and reach the mace. Right, of course there's not going to be any clue really, is there? I know what we'll do. I've got a brilliant idea. Why don't I use clairvoyance? That didn't really help, did it? Is it from here? Nope. Yeah, it does make it rather difficult, doesn't it? Let's hope this one works. How is, you know, it doesn't really help clairvoyance, does it? I mean, how are you supposed to work this out? I mean, is it kind of pointing to that there? I mean, it's kind of glowing from every angle. So, I mean, how would you work this out? Yeah, again, there's another rather obscure puzzle. I don't know how you're supposed to work this out, to be honest. Okay, this could be a problem. Is there anything magical that I can do which would... Any idea if any of these spells reveal it? I know, that's the, yeah, I was going to do the walk on water one. Is there one where I can like walk high up? Well, you make it difficult to do it if you haven't got it, isn't it? Anybody got any idea how this could possibly work? Can't be ease burden. Can't be feather. I mean, I don't know if we've got a creator or whether we just got our trust to, you know, to luck or what. It didn't really give you any information. But no, again, they're not giving you enough information here to be able to work this out. I mean, where that, and let's see if I can leap across. I mean, it seems to suggest that there'll be a pathway, but I don't know how we can do that. Is there anything that means I can levitate? I mean, you can do water walking, but that's not going to work, is it? Movement mastery? Telekinesis. Yeah, another one that isn't really telling us anything. And apparently I can't do that. If I cannot reach the other planet, perhaps if I continue my quest for the other relics and answer, oh, it could be I've got to wear all of the set. Yeah, and the only thing is I dropped the set at home. This is where the old feather thing comes in, because that's the trouble with this game, is they don't give you enough room to carry stuff. I mean, I can carry a lot of stuff, but some of these armours are quite heavy, so maybe that I've got to wear the whole set, bar the gloves, and then I could do it. So that's what I mean about some of these quests are a little bit hard to do, aren't they? Because you should be able to do them in any order, really. So I can't do that one, so I'm kind of stuck again, aren't I? So let's try this one. So yeah, well, I'm kind of, you know, we're constantly coming up against problems at the moment, which is making it rather difficult to do. Is it because I've got to get rid of these? It could be that I've got to get rid of these. I'll use this for a minute. I'll tell you whether, you know, getting rid of this evil will do it. I'm not quite sure. All we can do is try it, isn't it?
Is this Crusader's quest?
Yeah, that is Teshesda. So yeah, this is proving a rather difficult quest to do, because I've hit a bug in the other one, which means I can't do it because the statues don't face the correct things. What I didn't think of is we have to destroy these. All I know is, why is it some things it does, health never seems to go down on these. It doesn't seem to do it in real time. They've got a real problem with their engine, haven't they, where it doesn't even update things in real time. So I wish Bethesda would change their engine. It's a good job of doing mods and all that, but there's too many faults with it. It's too far behind. I just feel like it doesn't quite do the job anymore.
Good night.
Okay, good night, Thanos. Have a good rest of the day. You know, maybe killing these might do it. I'm not really sure. Look, I'm doing these things at him, and it doesn't seem to always show that it's dying. I'll get rid of these. Maybe if I, you know, get rid of these, that will help. I mean, the trouble is, without information, you're kind of constantly stuck, aren't you, in this game? Does make it real difficult to know what you're doing half the time.
Speak to Sir Alvas in Priory. You need to get boots, sir.
All right, okay. Yeah, so some of these quests, they're not very well explained. And, you know, that causes huge problems.
Take care.
It's like, is it up, is it down? It's like... Oh, I'll tell you what, it's very trying, some of these quests. They really do make you really got to think hard about what you're doing.
Look at the muscles on you.
It's really tough doing some of these. There's just not enough information. So we've got to go there. Okay then, so let's go to Clavius Vials Shrine. God, it's like most of the quests aren't too difficult. It's just that the occasional one comes along where it really is made difficult for you, isn't it? it's got to be a certain set of conditions at a certain time, at a certain place. It's like, oh. And so some of them are kind of failing for some reason. Because now all of my Oblivion gates aren't. You know, the sickle stones aren't working. They're not destroying the gates. So I'm kind of stuck by multiple things now. They did say the game became more unstable, and I'm starting to believe it now. Which is a shame because it's such a good game. And you don't want it to be ruined by this, do you?
Holy relics.
Farewell.
All are welcome here. All are welcome here.
Right, let me check the quest a minute. Speak with the priest there about the cruise things on. Right, okay, put that away. So this one, Evita of Vesnia.
What brings you to the altar of Kinnereth, my child?
The boots of the Crusader.
You would seek the holy relic Kinnereth has bestowed upon the world. Then you must prove yourself worthy. Kinnereth's creations
The game is very repetitive sometimes and time synced, not straightforward.
Right, okay, yeah, that kind of cut that out then. The game is very repetitive and time synced, yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's repetitive. I mean, you have got to do certain things. But, God, this cough, I tell you. It's driving me nuts, this cough. Right, I've got to wait for the chat to catch up, of course. With... Oh no, the more they add to YouTube, the worse and the slower it gets. Very apparent, not straightforward. Yeah, it's not always straightforward. I agree with you. Some of the quests are quite obscure. They don't quite give you enough information, or sometimes the marker disappears. Right, tell me about this test. What test?
I cannot say what it will be, for I do not know. Kinnereth herself will decide in what manner you shall be tested. All I can do is direct you to the Grove of Trials, and remind you to heed Kinnereth's teachings. Fear and respect nature and all her creations.
Where is this grove?
Not far from here, to the west. Nestled within the great forest, it is a place many would overlook. I warn you that it is unwise to take anyone with you. You should go there alone.
Well, I'm on my own. Fear and respect nature?
Indeed. Nature itself is Kinnereth's domain. All its creatures are her wards. You would do well to remember this when it comes time for your test. So that means I've got to
kill the creatures. Oh, don't tell me this is going to be another one that's a bit vague. Very well, I'll take the test. So
then proceed
not
directly to the grove, as your test has begun. Kinnereth may choose to guard you along the way. That is up to her. Good luck.
Let me tell them I might have to do a save. Right.
You have been in the Chapel of Kinnereth from the moment you stepped outdoors. Have you not felt her presence?
I felt a tingle.
We gather here to pay tribute to all of the blessings she bestows upon us.
I see, old devoted follower. Boots of the Crusader?
You must be tested by Kinnereth before you are worthy of the boots.
Okay then.
You too.
Right, now what? Well, let me just check my outfit and make sure it's fully repaired. Sorry about that. Right, back to my repaired my outfit, because I took heavy damage from those bolt things. What am I looking for? A repair armour. Oh dear. I'll tell you what, I haven't had cold for quite a few years. Probably about 3 or 4 years, and then I get one, and my God, does it hit hard.
Companions in game, and she says like you have one.
Yeah, there is kind of followers we can have at the castle, but I've been a bit reluctant to do it with followers because I feel like we don't need them really, and because I'm worried that they might die, I'm trying to keep them out of the way and try and do the character myself.
You have the hands of a healer.
Is it not going to tell me what I have to do here? Oh, I got to go there. Okay then. But straight away I'm thinking it's one of these things. Now I'm not sure what ones there are. The stone to, oh no, do you seek its conjured weapon and armour? I don't think I'm going to do the conjured weapon and armour because they tend not to be the armours that I want. I'll tell you what, I will do it just to see what it is. I mean, it is a kind of axe-like object. It is an axe-like armour. It's not going to have all those things, magical things on it. Have I got anything else? Oh, I've got an outfit as well. Alright, well, we'll try it. But yeah, they don't mark these on the map, unfortunately, so... Yeah, I thought that's a big miss, really. I think it's a rune stone, isn't it? I'm going to take some of these. I tend to pick up a few of the plants, so I've always got a good number of them. Right, let's do it so that it's daylight. Just so you can see easier. Yeah, it all seems to stutter every time it loads in, doesn't it? If you know that about Oblivion, it's the stuttering. I don't know why people are, you know, think that. I don't think the Unreal Engine is very good. I'm hoping that CD Projekt Red can help them sort out the problems, because Unreal, it may look good, but my God, has it got faults. I'll tell you, there's a cave there. I've already been there. There is a cave there. I'm very tempted to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a marker there, okay? Because I'm trying to find all the locations in the game as well. So as if it happened, of course. I'll leave it there. Mainly because I like to do the bare minimum, you know. Sorry. Right, I'll reach the Grove of Trials. I shall have to wait and see what Kinnereth has in store. Well, I'll put that away then. I mean, actually, I might refill that. I don't know. God, I'll tell you what, it's awkward to work out this. Right, yeah. Right, I'm trying to... I need some soul gems, that's what I was thinking. I pressed it. Oh, cool, that was a bit slow, wasn't it?
Not optimized engine, and the code from original game as well were written in a rush.
Yeah, I kind of believe you, Teshesda. Yeah, because this wasn't the creation engine. This was the Gamebryo. Look how long I'm having to wait. I'm pressing this. Oh, that one's empty. Sorry, my mistake. Let me just fill this up a minute. It takes an enormously long time because you've got to keep scrolling down all the time. Really likes to make you scroll, doesn't it, on this one? I'd probably call it the Elder Scrolls. I wouldn't do that one. Let's do the lower ones. God, I see why they put keys and all that on the next one, can't you? Right, we'll fill it up with that one, and then we'll check this weapon, see if there's any. Right, more.
New AI is stupid. They could hide keys and all clutter and group important items.
Yeah. I have found this UI to be. The old one was quite easy, although it was easy to flick to the wrong thing. I did prefer that because it was just one lot to think about. It just that I like flick it to the right, or choose the up and down. It was the noise, you know, was having two different UIs, and it seems to be a thing with games now where everybody wants to, you know, do these UIs where you know, they got these double ones. It just makes it more confusing because you're going to hit the wrong one. Or it's like, is it L1? Is it R1? You know, it's just like, I know they're adding the systems again, but some of them it's just a bit too far. Sorry about that cough, but this cough refuses to go away. It just keeps hanging in there. I think I'll just do a couple on this, otherwise I'll be here all day. Oh, I'll get a couple of these on there in case I'm a little bit low on that. Right, so we're heading here. So I don't even know exactly what we're supposed to do. Yeah, another one of those occasions where it doesn't really to say what you got to do. I got to wait and see what Kinnereth has in store for me. It didn't really say much, does it? I'll tell you what, I'm going to take off that bracelet. Otherwise this poor thing's going to kill himself. Bear attacked me, but I made no attempt to fight back. A cave has been revealed. It would seem the cave boots of the Crusader are waiting inside. Okay, well I had a feeling that was the correct thing. I was waiting for something to attack, so I presumed I didn't have to attack it. So at least I made the right decision. Let me do a save. Because the thing I'm worried about more in this game than anything else is the save problem in this game. Because we are constantly coming up a problem with saves in this. Right, and then I'm going to do it again, and we're going to get rid of those auto saves because they're not reliable. So don't rely on, do not, whatever you do a hard save over an auto save. It is liable to corrupt the save, and it will do it in Skyrim as well. So remember this on Bethesda games, don't save over auto saves, okay? And don't load in auto saves. Right, so we're going to open that, and in we go. That's what I've learned over there, you know, is that that's what they are saying. I'll get a couple of these. Because some of these plants are quite rare, so I'm going to pick up a lot of these plants so I can do all my potion making. Because, you know, off camera I might just create some potions, like useful ones that I think I need. So I'll get a few of these. I don't weigh a terrific amount. Okay, right, there's the boots of the Crusader. Okay, I've acquired the boots of the Crusader. I've completed Sir Johnson's quest by recovering the boots of the Crusader. I shall continue to search for the relics that the other ghost knights were requesting for. So I got to wear these as well.
Ahoy there, matey.
Ahoy there, mate. Hello there, Adoring fan. We've had a little bit of a problem with one of the quests because statue things wouldn't turn the right way. So yeah, it's proven to be a bit of a problem. Adoring Fan Arena. Nice to see you, Adoring Fan Arena. I'll have to like look up how you get the. Oh, what a shame. I hope we'll find the Adoring Fan because I don't quite know what happened to him. People can't pick up the butterflies, but in you know, in Skyrim you can pick up the butterflies. Right, now we've got that, so that's it. Oh, okay. No any loot. I should be happy I got the boots, really, shouldn't I? Right, we seem to have done it. Okay, well that was a nice easy one, wasn't it? There you go. So maybe when we wear all the stuff, you know, there'd be a hidden path. But the trouble is, we're kind of stuck on one, and if we don't get that one, see how stuttery it is. Apparently this gets worse as you play the game, apparently, but I'm not trying to put anybody off. But the trouble is, some of the stuff I've left at home, so I'll have to... The trouble is, I rely on some of these things. So what I might do is when I go to do that particular one, so we've got that. So... So I'll continue there. So yeah, it says I can't continue. See, that's what I'm worried about now. Is it says I can't continue, which is a little bit worrying. So I don't know how we're supposed to continue, to be honest.
Grand Champion never send wedding invitation to adoring Van, even with all the ground worshipping and shine Grand Champion boots he had for.
Oh well, yeah, it was kind of like a private affair, just you know, two families, so it wasn't anything too grand. So So that means I've got to put them all on, because the trouble is we've got 3 here. We can't do that one. So this one, you see, could stop us doing this whole quest. Because that one wouldn't work. So if that one doesn't work just because we didn't have all the others, then that will kind of mess this whole thing up. So I don't know how you're supposed to do this, to be honest. Well, let's go back here and see if that will, you know, I hope I can do this, because I wasn't able to do this first time either. So let's hope I can do this. I will be upset if I can't finish these quests. So is this yeah, this was the kind of secret area that I didn't find the first time.
Sir Knight.
Hello,
Areldur. I
Areldur.
find myself here, at your disposal. I want to make up for the mistakes I've made, and devote myself fully to the faith. If it pleases you, I would join your order and serve the 9 at your side. What say you?
Well, I don't think that, I think he might die. I'm a little bit worried, so I'll say you are not worthy.
Very well. I will remain here, if that's all right with you. Perhaps you will reconsider in the future.
Okay, maybe in the future, yeah. I feel like that would be a mistake, because he'd probably die, probably. So, what is it we're getting this time? Is that, it didn't really give you like an order, does it? So I don't know if I can do this or not, really. That's the trouble. It didn't really help, does it? You know, it didn't really help you to do this, does it? Because it's actually not telling me what to do here. So this is why I'm very confused with this. It's not telling me what I have to do all the time. It just says I should continue searching for the other things. So why is it telling me to come here? So this is really confusing, I must admit. I'll tell you what, I'd blame it on the Unreal Engine. I think you know, obviously the two don't go together very well, do it? Because Unreal Engine has got huge performance issues. I want to see if I can do this now.
Greetings, Sir Knight.
So I don't think I can.
The quest that I could not. I'm glad that my death at least served.
So I don't think I can do this until I got all of them.
The original Order of the Nine was founded with the intention of safekeeping the Crusaders' relics. In life, we failed at this task. In death, we seek to preserve what little we accomplished while we wait for one to come and finish what we began. After Beric betrayed us, Sir Ralvus journeyed to the Chapel of Leyawiin to attempt Zenithar's test of faith. He tried to reach the Mace again and again, failing each time. He became obsessed with it, refusing food or drink for days. When I finally received word of his quest, I went searching for him. But I was too late.
I'll tell you what, speak slowly.
Sir Junkin helped me carry his body back here. I failed my friend. And I failed Zenithar. Perhaps you can succeed where Sir
I'll tell you what, I made him really slow it.
Team us both.
Okay, right. Just read what Doran Fan did. Yeah, sorry about that, Doran Fan. Right, I'll try the last one. I want to try and... If I can't finish this quest, I'll be very annoyed.
Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye to eye on certain matters. He left the Order during the War of the Red Diamond and never returned.
Okay, so it doesn't look like we can do anything here. Let's I'll take them off. Okay, so I've got to continue on this. And the trouble is, it's all dependent on whether I do the other. And if I can't do it because the statues are not in the right place, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this, which makes this rather difficult to do. It's beginning to... I'm beginning to get a little bit worried about this game now. Because it seems like things are starting not to work. I don't know if this, the original game did it better. But it does seem like things aren't quite going the way it should do. Right, I'll take some of these because these are new ones. So I like, because I'm doing potions. Not always all of them, but I do try and get as many of the different plants as I can. So I can do any of the quests, any of the potions that I want. So I do try and get as many of these as I can, as you know. And I would recommend you doing the same. If you want to use potions, definitely do the same thing. I won't get everyone now. Right, okay, so we're kind of stuck now because we can't do the other one. So what I think I'll do is, I'll go back to the map and I'll pick up the other items that I have at the castle. Because I haven't got the whole lot yet. Because, it's quite heavy. It's why this feather problem is such a problem. I wish in games they wouldn't do it so we can't carry anything. Because once you do that, you just restrict yourself in every possible way. It's probably so you use the feather potions probably, but
what's going on with you?
I don't know, just a little bit annoying, isn't it? That you can't do a game without using the feather potion all the time. It's like you've got to do millions of them. That's trouble. It's like health, sorcery, and that. Those are all the ones that you have to constantly keep doing over and over again. And that's taken longer and longer to deposit things in these chests. Sorry about my cough, it's really annoying. I'm going to leave that one there for a minute. Right, let me just see if there's anything I can drop in there for the moment. There probably isn't, because I tend to keep it all. Okay, right, let's go over here and let's see if we can pick up the rest of that armour. I've kept some of these, I don't know whether I should do or not really, but so we'll take that one. Oh, I was going to do some, you know, Gauntlets of Cataclysm one, like a, so I might do that one. Right, want the helm. Well, there's two of these. Hang on. See, I want to know, is that two different types of armour? It's got the gauntlets. It's got the helm. Okay, so I haven't got the other one. Oh god, I do hate these two UI things. I love it when games just give you one UI. That's one that, you know, they get confusing. You always got to think, is it is it the L1 or the L2? It's always like you always have to think. It makes you have to pause all the time. See, it's got like Knights of the Nine Seras, and it says got the other one. So why is there two different types? So it is a bit confusing. Because have I got to wear that one? Got 6, 15 and 27. What is that? It doesn't say. So I presume it's the other one. Okay, right, let's see if there's anything else. I mean, have I got to wear this as well? Oh, that's a Knights of the Thorn. Yeah, if you're wondering why I don't use these, it's because I'm trying to play to a specific build. So if I wear all these, is that going to make a difference? Oh, sorry. Is it going to make a difference? Yeah, it's going to make me more vulnerable, isn't it? I'll put this one back on. So let's make the... Oh no, that's the Seras of Order. Sorry. Sorry, I took the wrong one out there. It's like you got to press this twice. In the old game, you just had them both come up and just choose the left or the right. So I don't know why they did this thing where, oh, you have to do it over there and then move it over to there. It just seems a little bit silly, some of the decisions they made with this game. It does seem a little bit odd to me. So we've got the gauntlets. We've got the helm. So we have got to get the other one. Oh. God, you really got to think of what you're doing in this game, button wise. I mean, I'll tell you what, that hasn't got an enchantment on. That's what I'm worried about. Is why hasn't it got an enchantment on it? Is it because we haven't got the Seras yet? Because that's the last one we got to get. So we'll have to take that one. And I don't know whether we need this, but it doesn't say the Knights of the Nine, so I'll take it we don't need that. Oh, sorry, get the old sneak. It's like this cold is driving me nuts. It's like just, you know, the main symptom went ages ago, and yet it's still hovering around. Not because I'm getting old now. It just takes, but it's the first cold I've had for years, so maybe it's coming back with a vengeance. But it's like my nose is sore. I got a cough which is making my throat sore. It really is annoying. It just won't shift. It's been over a week now. Been well over a week, in fact. It's more like 3 days over a week. It's more like 10 days I've had it now, and it's still not shifting. Right, so let's put all this on. But the trouble is we haven't got the whole set, so I don't think this is going to work. But we haven't got the we haven't got the boots, you see. I mean, is this the lower part? No, it's the same one. Why did I pick up two? So that one's got an enchantment on it, but that one hasn't. So we don't really need that one, do we? Oh well, stuff it. So let's do that one because it has an enchantment. So with all these on, we just need the boots. And seeing as we can't do the boots, it's going to prove difficult to finish this quest, isn't it? So I've got to recover the bit. I continue. So I've got the others. But I haven't got the boots. And seeing as we can't do the boots because it's not working, is it because we got to wear all the rest? Rather confusing, isn't it? I mean, don't they test their games or something?
Good evening.
I get the feeling they.
What happened to Kvatch could happen here.
I get the feeling they just don't
Without
bother to
question.
test them, do
Heard
they? They
any
just go,
news from the other provinces?
They
a
say
couple of games,
syndicates
like,
of
oh, I
wizards
think
have
most
led
of
a
it seems to be
boycott of
working out there.
imperial goods in the land of the Ultima.
It seems Somerset Isle has become a much more dangerous...
Oh, let's see if we can do anything down here. We probably can't, because we haven't got the boots, so I don't know how we're going to do this. There seems to be a lot of quests on here where it relies on something being done before you can do something. And I've also got to find the way. It's just like, yeah, it's not really telling me where I've got to go either. Is it there? Yeah, Undercroft. Okay. I do get the feeling this game is gradually going wrong. So let's see if we can play some more on there. Will that do anything?
Greetings, Sir Knight. One of the mightiest. Unfortunately, he and I did not see eye.
So it don't look as though I can do it yet.
With virtue.
So until I get the boots, I can't really progress. Although it does say the boots of the Crusader there. So according to that, we have got them all. Oh, Wendy! I didn't mean to do that. I meant to take all the relics. Have I now got the boots? Oh, right, boots of the Crusader. The cuirass of the Crusader. The gauntlets of the Crusader. So now we got them all, because that would make it that one. That's the spare one. Does that mean I've got the whole lot on now?
Greetings, Sir Knight.
No,
May
okay.
the 9 guide your way.
So I've got the whole of them on now. It does seem like it, doesn't it? I've got the boots, the cuirass. So we're going from the bottom up. The gauntlets, the helm. So that's it, really, isn't it? Plus the spare one. Well, let's just see. Sorry about that. Right, well, let's see if we can continue. Okay, if I can find a way out. So let's hope that thing works. I mean, I doubt if it's going to work because it looks like I've got to get them all before I can do that test with the thing, which means I'd have to go back and replay this whole lot again. Do it the other way around to get the other ones first. To go back to that, it's like it does seem like everything relies on too many things being done in the right order. It does seem a little bit odd to me. You know, it's kind of a little bit overly complicated, really. As long as you had any of the parts, it should work, really. It shouldn't have
Greetings,
to be...
Imperial.
Good evening.
So I don't know if this will work. I mean, we seem to have the whole set. Will that help on that other bit? And therefore we can. I mean, let's cross fingers because we're running out of time. So it's telling me to go there now. See, that's why I'm a little bit confused by this. Because I can't do this one. So what we'll do is we'll do this one.
First get boots, second wear boots, third go to chapel.
Yeah, that's what gets me. Why does it have to be in a certain order to do things in this game? It doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, because if they don't tell you the correct order, how are you supposed to know what ones to do? And you know, if doing it in the wrong order breaks it, that does seem rather stupid. I swear, you know, this is where I'm looking forward to Sky Oblivion, because at least that will probably, you know, if it does have quests, they will fix it. And Bethesda won't, you see, because they're a bunch of lazy. Well, they're a bunch of lazy gits. Really, you know, upsets me to say that because I've been a big fan of Bethesda games for a very long time. Right, okay, so that did work. Okay. I didn't realise I had all the things. Right, we've now got the last thing, so I might be able to do it now. Hooray! Okay, excellent. Okay, let's hope we can get back. And we can, oh, excellent. We'll save that now. Save that. Oh, please let this be fixed. Oh, I'll go over that one there. Oh, please let it be fixed. Please let it work now. So we should have one left. So yeah, this is the one where, you know, because it looks like I'll have to do this.
Oblivion could be not improve quests. I heard that they are superiority with dungeon builders and not scripters.
Yeah, I think they'll do a better job because at the end of the day, they're going to fix any bugs, and Bethesda aren't. And I think that's what's going to make the difference. Is, you know, they're going to take the effort to do it, and they're also giving it away for free. Which, you know, I think we should all applaud that. So I'm really looking forward to Sky Oblivion. I hope it, you know, it will, you know, do the job and it will come out as well as we all hope. So let's hope so. I don't know why I'm sneezing. I haven't been sneezing for a long time. So I hope I haven't gotten like a second cold. I mean, because I'll be really upset if there was a second one.
It will be better than remaster for sure.
Hello? Hello, what's happening here? Is this supposed to happen?
This is the part where you fall down.
Right, okay, I don't know what's going on here, but my god, there's things happening here. I'm trying not to kill these people. That's the biggest problem I've got, is trying not to hurt other people. Right, after recovering the Mace of the Crusader, I found the minions of Umariel attacking the Chapel of Zenithar. They were all defeated and Leyawiin Chapel escaped desecration. Excellent. So we're going good here.
All scripted. After you completed the Boots quest, it spawns these enemies in the chapel.
Okay, alright.
We survived.
Right, if you could hold on.
No small part to you, Sir Knight.
Thank you.
By your will, and the will of the Nine, the Chapel of Zenithar has held against this blasphemer. Sir,
excellent.
I pledge you my sword. I wish to join you in your quest to restore the Knights of the Nine and defeat this Umariel.
What? I don't think you're not yet worthy. I want to do this on my own.
I understand. I can only hope that one day
not that you
will
are
judge
worthy.
me to be worthy.
It's just that I'm trying to protect you from a fate worse than death. I'd rather face the enemy myself and defeat it myself. Oh, you vicious. Oh, you're kidding me. Now, this is the kind of stuff I don't like, is when people die. Is this meant to happen? Because I don't really want people to die. I don't think I hit anybody, so they shouldn't have died on me. Because I did take care to try not to hit anybody there.
Remember when Oblivion was only announced? Developers promised fully dynamic world, and even said that it is not scripted.
Is this person here that's dead, is that supposed to happen? This person here? Because I don't really want anybody important to die. Because I'm going to load it in. The only trouble is it's going to be loading a quick save, isn't it? This is why I don't like doing the quick saves, because it kind of messes stuff up, these quick saves.
No, it's just randomly killed person.
Right, so is it an important character that, you know, that's going to be, you know, that's going to be important later on, or is it okay? Because I don't really want to go back and do an auto save, because they can cause problems. So if it's okay to carry on, then I'll carry on. So
all people who can be killed are not important.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we've got the last two things. Now I don't think this is going to work, because haven't we got all the stuff now? Because really we've got all the stuff. So I don't know why this is saying it's done, but it's because we've got to do this one, isn't it? So we've got to go back to here. How much carry weight have I got? I'm getting raw, you know, toward the end here, so I think I'll just drop off. Hang on, let's go out here. I would like to finish. Some of them
could have side quests attached, but that specific one doesn't have any quests related.
Yeah, I don't know why they did it that way. They've done it so they've got like a main one which connects all the others, and it kind of stays there until you've done all the others. I don't know why they've got to split it that way. Can't they just gone through each stage? You know, which is what they did in Skyrim. You know, they had a thing and you went through each stage, as opposed to having one that was like, oh, this is the one that you got to finish, but you got to do all the other. It seems like you don't really need to do that. You can just tick them off as you go. So it's kind of odd system, but because I am wondering whether I ought to drop off that stuff, you know, the one that I didn't need. So at least I've got all the stuff now, which I wasn't able to do the first time. So this was one that I didn't manage to. I couldn't find the Siras, so therefore I didn't end up continuing because I thought that had failed. I'm just going to drop some stuff in it. I'm thinking about, is it a good idea to put things into different boxes?
Skyrim quest designers improved their gameplay flow.
Yeah, they did improve the questing in it. It may some of the quests might have been a bit simpler, but they did expand on the guilds. So they did a much better job on the guilds. They did a better at guiding you better, because I think some people may have been put off by Oblivion because of the fact that it was a little bit tricky to do some of the things. There was a lot of thought behind how you had to do everything. So, you know, it kind of went over some people's heads because it went over my head a little bit because I had a little bit job how to understand how to do some of them sometimes. So, yeah, you notice too, it takes longer and longer to open these boxes. That's one of the faults of the creation. You get slower and slower as it goes, which I feel is a real weakness of the engine. So we don't need that one because that is the one that, you know, hasn't got the enchantment on. Now these things I could leave behind, but so is there anything else I could leave behind? See, we have to keep that one on us. I presume, so we may have to use that in the battle. So I'll be kind of doing it, you know, I've got the Amulet of Axes, so they'll take damage. So I think I'll keep the armours on me just in case I need to switch to it for any reason. Okay, if there's anything I can drop, I'll drop it. So mix it up a little bit. I would like to just kind of finish. It'd be nice if I could finish this off today. I might sell that one actually. So I can't drop that one. I can't drop the frost. Yeah, I can't seem to get rid of these either. I don't know how you get rid of these. They won't let me drop them, so I don't quite know why you can't do that. It allowed me to do some of the houses, but not all of them, so it seems a bit odd that I can't do all of them for some reason. Right, I'm going to just store some of these. I know it don't weigh much, but just want to store these. Okay, right. Okay, off we go then. I haven't really had a good look around. The thing that puts me off of looking around the Battlemage castle is the fact you've got to go through a absolute ton of doors, which is I think that's the worst part of the whole thing here. Having this castle is there's so many doors you've got to go through. There's probably about 8 or 9 doors to go through to actually explore the castle. This is a ridiculous amount, really. Anyway, let's see if we can do this one. But may have to carry on next week. But we'll see if this makes any difference. But probably because we've already done it, I may have to redo it all over again, which is going to make this extremely. It means I have to replay this whole 3.5 hours again. Well, maybe not all of it, but
this castle is just part of the DLC, so designed without too much of effort.
Yeah, that's about Bethesda are these days. It's like just doing enough, isn't it? I don't know. They did it good with Oblivion. They just didn't fix all the bugs, which is their biggest mistake. Was they didn't fix all the bugs, so they should have done that. And you would have thought when they did the remaster, they would have fixed the bugs. You know, but no, they didn't even bother to fix bugs. So, very disappointing that they decided not to go that road. At least, you know, I'm surprised that Virtuos didn't do it. Maybe they weren't allowed to mess with the code. But I think Bethesda did a little bit. It's probably the only thing they did was just fix a couple of bugs. Yeah, by repairing these, this will also make these stronger as well. So, okay. Right, so we got to find the stairway. So let's do a torch.
They copy-pasted the code and pushed it to UE5 engine. Zero code was amended. It is crazy.
Yeah, I know. And what I have heard that apparently they did fix a couple of bugs. So apparently they did do a few bugs, but you know, not very many. They didn't fix them all. Put it that way. Which, you know. You're trying to resell a game, don't go and do the same, you know, don't not bother to fix it. But I know it just seems to be the way they work these days. It's all about getting money and they don't care much about anything else. It's kind of a shocking state of affairs, really, isn't it? It's just the way the gaming industry's gone. They're just a greedy bunch of, aren't they? They are. They just turned into just greedy bunch, especially Bethesda. They were much beloved then. They used to give away stuff for free at one time, and now it's like you know they're charging you for everything. It's like I don't know what's happened to them. It's because they've got. It's because they, you know, they've got too many people. They went from 100 people that did Oblivion and Skyrim, and they went to 500 people.
Scrolls glitch.
Absolutely ridiculous.
If you double-click on scroll type which is more than one and then drop item, it should duplicate an item.
Should duplicate, yeah. I mean, some of the things are quite useful that they can duplicate it, but there are equally others that are just as annoying. I might be able to go jump over there. I did before, that'll make this easier. Okay, but we'll be able to do it. I very much doubt it. So please let this work. Please. Maybe when I stand on it with all the stuff on, maybe it'll work. But, you know, they don't give you much information, do they? I think it's over here, isn't it? Yeah. So we'll do the clairvoyance. Make it a lot easier for me. And let's hope this works.
If they didn't fix that exploit, it means they didn't look at the code. Only leveling, sprinting mode, and that's all.
Yeah, to be honest, they did the absolute bare minimum, so they could resell it again. And the only redeeming thing I will say about it, they didn't charge too much for it, because I expected, you know, I thought it would be like a £70 one. But so I do think that was rather a good price that they did. I didn't think that was too over the top. I do think, so I am pleased that they did that. So I'm very happy they didn't do that and get too greedy, because that would have been a little bit over the top. So that's the one redeeming thing, I think. Now, if I stand on here with all this on, will it make a difference? Because oh, it does make a difference. Okay, so it could work. So that means these are going to work now. Oh, it does seem like it's going to work. It might be because it's reset. So have they got to look at me? Oh, I'm so glad it's reset actually, because that's going to make it easier for me to do. Oh, you're kidding me. See, I don't know whether I've got to stand on here or not, to be honest. It doesn't really help you a lot with this, does it? I don't know whether it's supposed to look at me or whether it's supposed to look at the statue. It doesn't really help you, does it? It really is very confusing. It relies on something that's a little bit acute. So I think we'll leave it there. I think so. I'll have to try and do it off camera and hope it works, because you know, on a couple of the others where I've got stuck and I haven't been able to do it, by going back and redoing it again, I sometimes can do it the second time. But the trouble is, you don't know which way it's going to turn. Yeah, I reckon it's glitched. You know, it's a common problem with Bethesda games is sometimes, you know, these things fail. You know, I've been, you know, ever since I've played Skyrim and put some mods on it, I've seen have more and more failures, which is why I didn't have any problems really when I did it. Even when I did it in vanilla the first time, I did near enough the whole game. Bar, I think I've got one more quest to do. Well, I got one location, and I've done as many quests as I can do, bar the one where I couldn't find Torfield's brother or something, Torvald or something. But the other ones I'd done, but they just didn't tick off. So there were a lot less problems in Skyrim. But as soon as you put mods on, I seem to suddenly encounter tons of problems. I seem to have problems all the time now. So I kind of given up on that. So I think we'll leave it there. So sorry everyone won't be able to continue, but I'll have to redo it again. So later on I'll go back outside, maybe wait 24 hours, come back in and hope I can do it. And then if I do, I'll save it there and we'll continue next week. All right. So thank you all for coming in. Sorry. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of cutting out on it now, especially the first time they come here, so I'll try and cut that a bit out, so if people do watch it who haven't watched it yet, at least it'll be less of a drag for them. Alright, so thank you all for watching. Let me just check I haven't missed anybody. So don't forget to hit that like, subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying what I'm doing, you know, playing these games. You know, try and support the channel if you can by you know, seeing if you can give me some likes, and just subscribing to the channel and
good stream.
You know, see if we can help it go. Thank you very much, Teshesda. Thanks very much for trying to help me out there, Teshesda. I really did appreciate it. I really did. Okay, I think I did right. I better make sure I wrote it down, by the way. Oh, I didn't write it. God, I didn't write it down. Sorry about that. Teshesda. Sorry about that. I forgot to write it down. So good job I checked. You see. Okay, so I forgot to write it down there. So Teshesda, because thank you very much for trying to help me out. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you could hit that like button. No, I won't go on about that. Thank you to Key27. Thanks very much for coming in, Key. Very nice to see you again, as always. So thanks for all your info. Thanks to Thanos Palavos. Sorry, Thanos. I got that slightly wrong. I think he's left now because he's got to get some sleep. Neptunescape. What do points make? Prizes. Thanks for Neptunescape for coming in. Thank you to Narinder's to do. Nice to see you, Narinder. Thank you very much for coming in. Adoring Fan Arena. Always nice to see you, Adoring Fan. And one day maybe we'll find him. Anybody know how to get the Adoring Fan to come back? Because he seems to have disappeared. I tried going back to the arena to see if that would trigger it, but it didn't seem to work. And thank you to Teshesda. Thank you for Teshesda for coming in and helping me out, trying to help me out towards the end. We have all the gear. We just can't do this final bit for some reason. Due to some problem with these switches. Because I think when I did it the first time, they just all seemed to look at him. So so even if you stand on here, those two seem to look that way anyway. So because I don't know how you can flick switches from here. The only thing I was thinking of was standing on here and then going over here and doing it and then standing back in time and maybe a turn. So I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do it. Okay, so thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Our next stream will be on Thursday with Crimson Desert, so I hope you join me for Crimson Desert. I'm really enjoying that game. They're fixing it again. There's yet another patch been done, so that was done just before this stream. Another patch for Crimson Desert, and they've got more things lined up to expand the game, so it's all good stuff by Crimson Desert. They must win some kind of award this year, just for the sheer amount of patches they've done and the improvements they've made to the game. Okay, so Tuesdays is Oblivion, Thursdays is Crimson Desert, and Saturdays is Avowed. Okay, so we're carrying on with Avowed. We're doing a bit better this week, so I think things went a lot better on Avowed this time. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time. And from the Crusader, that is Wendy, the Battlemage, which is mostly mage, with an axe as, when we're in serious trouble. Thank you all for watching. And from this beautiful area here, I'd like to say thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do, don't you? Bye for now. I'll see you all next time. Have a great, great couple of days. Just to be over Sunday, hopefully. So, and tomorrow I'll be doing some more bread. One day, in fact, probably on my next stream, so maybe the Crimson Desert one, maybe Avowed, I'm going to get out my Elite Dangerous. So I have been doing a few Elite Dangerous videos, so I will have another one lined up, but I'm going to wait a couple of days because you probably had too many in one go. So I'll probably wait till, say, Friday or something to show the next Elite Dangerous, and then I'm going to try and do another one at some other point. So I'll slow down a little bit on the Elite Dangerous one, but I want to show you my Elite Dangerous kind of supporter pack that I had. So when I think it was the alpha I did it, where you could pay some money to support their idea of bringing back Elite in a kind of modern form. So I did back it from the start, and I got a package of about £90, and I'll show you that next time. Okay, maybe on Saturday. All right. Bye for now. I'll see you all next time. So look out for that. If you're an Elite Dangerous fan, look out for that. So I'll just show you what I've got on there. Several things. And, plus a t-shirt as well. I also got a t-shirt. So I'll show you all that stuff next time if you like. Okay. Bye for now. I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. And thanks for watching. All those people in chat as well. Thanks for watching. And hopefully we can fix this next week.